Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome to another episode of Nerdy Nummies. As many of you know, Halloween is coming up and it is my absolute favorite holiday, and I was thinking about what we should make today, and I remember a little bit ago I was at VidCon. I went downtown Disney and I found these Maleficent themed candy apples. I Instagrammed a photo of them and I got so many requests from you guys to make these Maleficent apples for the Halloween season, so I thought, perfect, let's do it. And the timing couldn't be more perfect because Disney Parks reached out because they were having a Halloween contest called Haunt Your Disney Side. Alright, so I had to tell you about it. I'll give you more details at the end of the video if you're interested. I just thought it was a really fun contest that I wanted to share, and I'll put some links down below if you'd like to go check it out. But let's get baking. Today, we're gonna make Maleficent themed candy apples. Let's get started! The things that you'll need will be some baking spray, 11 ounces of these square caramel candies, 3 Granny Smith apples, a cookie cutter. This one is a mustache cookie cutter that I found at a baking store. I'll put a link down below, but you can use anything you want to make the horns on the apple. You'll also need some wooden candy apple sticks. I really like these ones because they have a little skewer at one end and it just makes it easier to put into the apple. You also want 2 trays with wax paper on top. For decoration, we have vanilla buttercream frosting that I've dyed purple, and then we've got some purple sugar sprinkles, green candy melts, black candy melts, and a tray of homemade Rice Krispie treats. These are really easy to make, and I'll put a link somewhere here or down below. I've made these before in the past, lots of videos of how to do it. All right, let's put it all together. The first thing that you're gonna do is wash and dry your apples so that the caramel will really stick to them. Plus, you wanna do that anyways. Then you're gonna take these wooden sticks and the pokey side down. You're gonna put it right in the middle of your apple. Once you have your apples ready, we are gonna prep them to dip in caramel. So you're gonna take your sheet with wax paper on top and spray a little baking spray on top. Like so that they won't stick. Then you're gonna take your bowl of caramels and put them in a medium-sized saucepan, and then add a tablespoon of water, and then we're gonna head over to the stove to heat this up. On a low heat, stir the caramels until they've completely melted. Now we're gonna dip the apples by slowly turning them all the way around. Be careful not to burn your fingers because the pan is very hot. And once the apple is completely covered in caramel, lift it up and then let the excess caramel drip off into the pan and place it over on our greased tray. Once you've dipped all of your apples, place them in the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill. While our caramel apples are chilling in the fridge, we are gonna cut out some Rice Krispie treat shapes for the little Maleficent horns. So you're gonna take your cookie cutter and you're just gonna press down, then just give it a little wiggle, and then you're just gonna push out the Rice Krispies. With a whole tray of Rice Krispie treats, you can make a lot of these shapes. I took my little extras and I have little scraps for snacks, but I'm just gonna show you how to do these to a few of them because we only have 3 apples today. You're gonna cut them directly in half and then cut again about an inch in. A little snack. Oh. And there you have it, little horns. Now you're gonna cut the rest of your Rice Krispie treats just like this, and then we're gonna stick them in the freezer for 10 minutes to harden. Now that our caramel apples and our Rice Krispie horns have chilled, now we are gonna assemble them with our melted chocolate. I took our black chocolate melts, I put it into a larger glass bowl, heated it up, and now we're gonna attach these horns. So what you do, you're gonna dip the ends into the chocolate, and now you're gonna bring it over to your apple and just stick them right on there and hold for about 5 seconds. Now that we've got the Rice Krispie horn stuck onto our apples, it's time for the big dip into our bowl of chocolate. And don't worry if you're a little bit messy because it takes a little bit of learning, but it's pretty easy. You just stick it in, wiggle it side to side, try not to get any onto this stick, and then flip it over. Oh, they're starting to look so cool. Now we're gonna do this to the rest of our apples. Once you've dipped all of your apples in the black chocolate melts, I let them sit for about 10 minutes to allow them to harden. And now we are gonna heat up our green melted chocolates, and I just put it in a little squeezy bottle for more control. These are really inexpensive. You can find them at the grocery store or craft store, and they're very handy for decorating. Now we're gonna draw Maleficent's face. It's really easy. You're basically gonna draw on a heart. Do a little round on this side, go down, And then on this side, you do a little heart, and then you're just gonna fill it in. Then we're just gonna do that to the rest of our apples. This decoration step is totally optional. You don't need to do it, but I just wanted to add a little bit of extra detail. What I did is I took a little bit of our black melted chocolates, put it in a squeezy bottle, just like I did for the green chocolate, and then drew a line in between the green and the black. Final decoration step is purple vanilla buttercream frosting and our purple sugar sprinkles. As you can see, I've already frosted 2 lines on the horn of these apples and decorated right in the middle, and I'm gonna show you how to do it over here. You're just gonna take a little guy like this, and then you're just gonna make 2 lines. One's gonna be towards the top. I'll start here, and then 1 line near the base. Then you're just gonna take some sprinkles, sprinkle them on top, and they'll stick to the frosting. Don't be afraid to get messy. And the last thing you're gonna do is just put a line all the way across the top and come back, and then right down the middle. And then make it rain purple sprinkles. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. This is an optional step, but I like to take little cupcake liners, and I found little black ones. And what you do is you just take one and you push it flat. And then you can stick your candy apple right on top of it and move it to a serving tray. Yum, 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 yum. Ta-da! Here are Maleficent themed candy apples. Thanks you guys for suggesting it. These were so much fun to make. If you guys make these candy apples, please send me photos on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and Instagram. I just love seeing your baking creations. I get a big kick out of it. And a special thanks to Disney Parks for teaming up with me. This was so fun. If you guys have any other ideas for any of those nerdy nummies, please let me know. Leave me a comment down below and I will do my best to make it happen. Thanks you guys. Bye bye.